Look, I'm not here to tell you AI is replacing artists. It's not. The studios I talk to aren't firing their art teams. They're promoting the artists who know how to use AI to move faster. That's the difference. So whether you're trying to build a portfolio, land a junior gig, or just stop spending your weekends re-apologizing scanned rocks, these 5 tools are going to change your workflow. Let's get into it. And if this is your first time here, we talk about Unreal Engine careers, industry trends, and the tools that actually get you hired, not just the ones that look cool on Twitter. Hit subscribe and the bell so you don't miss next week's video where I'm breaking down real UE 5 hiring manager interviews. Okay, tool 1. Tool number 1 is Tripo AI. And before you roll your eyes like, oh great, another text to 3D generator, hear me out because this one actually understands what game ready means. Most AI 3D tools give you a gorgeous mesh with 500,000 triangles and topology that looks like spaghetti. Tripo doesn't just generate the model. It has smart retopology built in. You could drop it from 900,000 faces down to 7,000 with actual quad topology in like 5 minutes. And then, this is the part that blew my mind, it auto-rigs it. Like actual skeleton, bone weights, ready to retarget in Unreal. I ran a test last month. Cyberpunk robot character. Text prompt, 90 seconds to generate. Auto-rig in 60 seconds. Exported as FBX, imported into UE5, applied a Mixamo walk cycle. Total time? Under 15 minutes. Total cost? About 36 cents in credits. Compare that to commissioning a custom character for $150 and waiting 5 days. Now, is it perfect for hero characters? No, your main protagonist still needs love. But for background NPCs, props, rapid prototyping, or just getting past the blank canvas problem, Tripo is the best all-rounder I've tested. Their pro plan is about $20 a month for 3,000 credits, which is way more generous than most competitors. Tool number 2 is for everyone who's ever jumped between 10 different programs just to make a tiling dirt texture. AN1 Texture Generator is a plugin that lives inside Unreal Engine 5.7. Like, actually in the editor. No exported to Photoshop. No bouncing through Substance. No, I'll just quickly generate this and then losing 2 hours. You open the panel, pick a material type. Rock, sand, metal, water, grunge. Hit generate, preview a few variations, and save it straight into your content browser. Done. And here's the kicker. It has an offline mode. No API keys, no internet connection, no worrying about whether your prompt is going to get filtered or charged. It runs locally on your machine using procedural families. Perfect for when you're on a plane or when your studio has strict security rules about cloud AI tools. It also has an online mode if you want to plug in your own OpenAI or Stability API keys for more specific prompts. But honestly, the offline procedural stuff is so fast and so clean that I use it for probably 80% of my placeholder and mid-poly work. If you're an environment artist, this is the single biggest time saver you can add to your toolbar this year. Tool number 3 is Plask, and this one is for the animators, or really, anyone who's ever needed a quick mocap solution but doesn't have 20 grand for a Vicon setup. Plask takes regular video footage, literally just a video from your phone, and converts it into 3D animation data using AI motion capture. You upload a clip, it extracts the skeleton and movement, and you can export it as an FBX or BVH straight into Unreal. I used this for a personal project last month. I filmed myself doing a clumsy roll on my driveway, because apparently I'm an action star now. Uploaded it to Plask, cleaned up the fingers in about 10 minutes, retargeted it to a metahuman in UE5, and had a playable dodge animation by dinner. Total cost? 0, because they have a generous free tier. Is it as clean as professional mocap? No. You'll get some foot sliding and weird finger stuff. But for indie projects, prototyping, background NPC cycles, or just blocking out animation before you send it to a real animator, it's honestly kind of insane that this exists for free. If you're building a portfolio and you need to show that you understand animation pipelines, but you don't have access to a mocap suit, Plask is your secret weapon. Tool number 4 is the one most Unreal Engine artists don't know about yet, and it's probably my favorite on this entire list. It's called GenAI Model Generator. It's a plugin by Muddy Terrain, and it basically turns your Unreal editor into an AI asset factory. Instead of bouncing between your browser, Tripo, Blender, and then back to Unreal, this plugin connects to 7 different AI providers: Meshy, Tripo, FAL.ai, Rodan, Trellis, even Google Gemini, all through one interface inside UE5. You can generate 3D models from text prompts, from images, auto-rig them, remesh them, retexture them, and it all happens without ever leaving your project. You can even trigger from blueprints or C++. So imagine you're building a procedural game where you need infinite weapon variations. You could literally have an NPC request a weapon, the AI generates it at runtime, and it spawns in the world. That's not science fiction. That's a blueprint node in 2026. It supports offline workflows too, if you're worried about API costs. And because everything stays in your project, there's no FBX round trip, no broken materials, no why are my normals flip debugging session at 2 a.m. If you're a technical artist or you want to be one, learn this plugin. Studios are starting to list AI pipeline integration as a preferred skill, and this is exactly the kind of tool they're talking about. Tool number 5 isn't one tool, it's a workflow. ComfyUI with stable diffusion, specifically set up for PBR texture generation. And I know, everyone talks about Midjourney for concept art, but Midjourney doesn't give you a normal map. It doesn't give you roughness. It gives you a pretty picture, and then you're on your own. With ComfyUI, you can build a node graph that generates a base color texture, a normal map, a roughness map, and a metallic map, all from one prompt, all tileable, all consistent. I have a setup where I type something like weathered sci-fi panel, rusted edges, clean center, and I get 4 maps that plug straight into a UE5 substrate material. The learning curve is steeper than the other tools on this list. I'm not going to lie. ComfyUI looks intimidating the first time you open it. But once you build your first PBR node graph, you can reuse it forever. And the control you get is unreal. Want to change the rust pattern, but keep the base metal? Just tweak one node. Want to make it tileable? Add a seam fixing node. You're not praying to the AI lottery anymore. You're art directing it. There are free presets and workflows all over GitHub. I'll link my favorite one in the description. If you learn one AI tool deeply this year, make it this workflow. It's the difference between an artist who uses AI and an artist who controls AI. Quick honorable mention before we wrap. Meshy AI. It has a direct Unreal Engine plugin. It's great for clean topology and texture control. And if you're already deep into manual rigging, it gives you more control than Tripo. I use it as a companion tool when I need to push textures further. But here's the thing I need to say, and I want you to actually hear this. These tools are not replacement for taste. They're not replacements for art direction or understanding composition or knowing why a material looks wrong under Lumen. The artists who are thriving in 2026 are the ones using AI to move faster, not the ones using AI to think less. So pick one tool from this list. Just one. Spend a weekend with it. Build something. Put it in your portfolio. That's how you actually stand out. All right, that's the list. If you found this useful, hit that like button. It actually tells YouTube to show this to more Unreal Engine artists who need to hear it. And if you're serious about building a career in UE5, subscribe. We're doing deep dives like this every week, plus real hiring manager interviews, portfolio breakdowns, and salary data you won't find anywhere else. Next Tuesday, I'm dropping a video where I interviewed 5 Unreal Engine hiring managers and asked them what makes them instantly reject a junior portfolio. Their answers were brutal, but honest. You don't want to miss it. Drop a comment below. Which of these 5 tools are you trying first? And if I missed your favorite AI tool, call me out. I read every single comment. See you in the next one.